Hello everyone, welcome in and welcome to my channel Own Your Light Tarot. Getting ready to do your morning inspiration messages for March 10th. Hope y'all are doing well. We're going to get straight into this. Let's see, what do we need to know today? Let's see. Also, I am in the process of doing your you and them readings, so if you're interested in those, check them out. They're on my channel. I'll put the link below, okay? All right. What do we need to know? March 10th. Fellow travelers, discovering truth. Okay. One more. One more. Transformation. Okie dokie. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Interesting. A fresh new way of living emerges here with transformation. Has everything to do with this discovering truth. Boy, man, when truth comes out or you find your own truth and you stand in that, stand in the light of truth, shift, big shift, transformation. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. Transformations is Phoenix rising, very much like the death card, death and rebirth. It is not an easy cycle to go through, but you have to understand that with this fresh new way of living that emerges, you know, there's new challenges, but it's coming, it's in the light, it's in truth. What has died off doesn't serve anymore, and it had to die off. So you have to understand, fellow travelers, you're not alone. There are many other people going through this, especially at this time. Support is all around you. Like-minded people, tribe members, people that are going through the same experience. It's going to become more and more and more as we keep heading forward. Awakening processes. People are waking up in waves. Truth is coming out. Standing in that. A whole new way of experiencing and seeing life. And knowing you're not alone. It's like, especially if you had any of these transformations in the past, much more lonely experience. Now it's kind of the collective is beginning to, like I said, in waves go through it. So know that there are people just like you going through this, fellow travelers on the same journey. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what the mean deck has to say today. I'm sure the author of this deck is probably like, thanks. Not that they're watching, but what do we need to know? Shadow work. What do we need to work on? Okay. It's all about being healthy and growing, healing. I'd like to get some different cards. Well, that was interesting. Shame. Woo! Shame's a big one. You are not flawed. You are so worthy of love and belonging. Forgive yourself for not giving yourself enough self-love. Wow, they put self in there a lot. So I'll read it again. You are not flawed. You are so worthy of love and belonging. Forgive yourself for not giving yourself enough self-love. Okay, and that shame is something, I was even talking to my kids about it recently too, because it's such a huge one in our society. Huge. And it is really, it blocks us in so many ways we don't even realize. And we shame people frequently without even knowing we're doing it. It's like, you know, why would you think that? Or why would you do it that way? Or, you know, any of those kind of comments that come out have shame attached to them. And so it's really being careful with our words and understanding, you know, everybody's got their own gig and how they do things. But it's when we really need to watch how we phrase things and our inflection, and you know, you don't want to be walking on eggshells, but it's just becoming aware when other people do it to you and being like, wow, it really didn't feel good, and ask yourself why. And oftentimes there's shame in it, you know. Right down to, you know, are you really going to wear those shoes? You know, shame. But what this is really talking about here, I mean, I think that's a really important topic that we could have on another talk that goes on and on. But really, really forgiving yourself for not giving yourself enough self-love. You know, that's kind of it's a bit of a loop there. But bottom line, forgive yourself for everything is what it really comes down to as well. Because you've all been learning and growing throughout our entire lives. Transformation. Just whatever you do, don't beat up on yourself and things in the past. Okay? Don't shame yourself. Forgive yourself from the mistakes you've made. We're here to make mistakes. They're for the purpose of growth and learning. So take the lesson and leave the rest. And forgive yourself. And if you've ever been really self-deprecating or hard on yourself, forgive yourself for that as well. And that's where's that, you know, not giving yourself enough self-love. Have compassion for yourself. You know, have grace for yourself. You're a human being going through a human experience, and it's not always easy, you know, and if we were perfect, we wouldn't have come. So the whole purpose is to make the mistakes for the purpose of learning, okay? Shame is a big one, though. We got to let go of it big time and do everything we can to not put it on other people as well. Okay. 3 from the angel prayers. Come back here, man. I keep hearing like, what is wrong with you? Or what is wrong with me? You know, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Those comments that we make. Shame. Connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. It's one of the easiest ways to raise your frequency. Just getting in touch with music and having a good time dancing as well with it. Awesome. Awesome. Take time to breathe. Thank you, angels. I breathe with ease, knowing you are here. Yeah, this sounds like it's really about taking a bit of a step back here to reconnect. This transformation, like I said, it can be a real butt kicker, okay? You might need a little time to rejuvenate. Trust your vibes. Thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. Very much in discovering truth, you stand in the light of truth. Getting very in touch with self, your intuition. Transformation here is all about awakenings, getting more intuitive, or at least, you know, we all have it, but getting in touch with that intuition is huge. It's a different frequency. Learning to trust it, if it's new for you, learning to trust it is a big, big deal. Because it's like, I kind of feel this, or I kind of hear that, but I'm not really sure. And, you know, we want confirmation, but it's like the repetition of it gets you more and more on that vibration or frequency so that it becomes clearer for you. So that has everything to do with trusting it. And you'll get signs and synchronicities along the way too that you know, give you sort of the validation that you need to know, oh my gosh, that's what I was thinking or I was feeling. But it's a practice like anything else. To get good at it, you've got to practice it. So make sure if you're getting this, you know, intuitive hits in any way, to pay attention to them, and then just let it all play out. You'll see, you know. But that's how, if you continue to practice that, you'll continue to learn to be at that frequency. Well, you will get those intuitive hits. If that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Really? Angel healing. Cards are stubborn this week. What's going on? Angel healing. I'm going to throw them everywhere. Angel healing. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Children. Aw. Okay. Friendship. There's like babies everywhere. Somebody wanting to have babies? I'm feeling also like a childlike sense of energy here. Look at that. New beginnings. Soulmates on the bottom of the deck. We had that earlier. New beginnings, though, starting with friendship. I mean, there could be children involved. This isn't a love read, obviously, but it can run into that. But really, I feel like with this transformation, fellow travelers, support is all around you. You know, this is about the friendships, the new beginnings, death and rebirth, starting a life in a new way, connecting with like-minded people, other ones, you know, others who are going through the same transformation. Children also, these children have little angel wings around their collars. If you already have children, this might be specific for someone. They tend to be able to see, or they're awake way before us, and then their third eye gets shut down over time because people are like, oh, there's nothing there. There's nothing under the bed. There's nothing in the closet, blah, blah, blah. Well, they see, a lot of them see. And then over time that gets shut down. And we're in the process of awakening and opening back up. So, you know, really, if you have children that are seeing things or experiencing things that are, you know, invisible, you can trust them. I mean, listen to them. Let them have a voice about it and give them a safe space to talk about it. Because when we just say there's nothing there, and there is, I mean, I've been through it myself, trust me, but there are things out there that normal humans cannot see. If you get into the spiritual realm and whatnot, you know, if you believe in angels, there's both sides to this. Okay, there's dark and light, and children do see things that most adults cannot see. So when we shut them down and say it doesn't exist, and they're looking at it and it is freaking scary, that is something that completely invalidates them, and it's not a safe place for them either. So my recommendation is to really, really listen to those kids. Okay, they're experiencing things, and when they have absolutely no support, it's a very scary place for them. Okay. Also, what I was getting with this, with the friendship and new beginnings, is having like a new perspective, like a child, seeing things with fresh eyes in the new beginnings and the transformation, seeing things from like a child's perspective, fresh and fun, and like I said, stand in the light of truth. It's no more of this dense heaviness. It's playful. It's joyful. You know, children naturally know how to play and experience joy and giggle with the silly things. They're not bogged down by all the thoughts and all the things that, you know, clog our adult minds that we're trying to undo now. So really, you know, there's children, there's friendship here, there's a bunch of children, but they're all playing. And I feel like this is really coming at life, new beginnings, with fresh eyes, almost like a child. Okay, a fresh new way of living emerges. You stand in the light of truth, and support is all around you. Friendship, okay? Connect, connect, connect. Meditate. Trust your vibes. Somebody's having an awakening here, for sure. And release any shame. Absolutely. Okay, hang on. Let me knock on them. Like, knock, knock. Who's there? We'll see. I was born to enjoy life. We've gotten this one before. I'm a beloved. Shut up. Something else almost came out, and it was this one. Was I just saying? I'm a beloved child of the universe, and have been given everything I need for every experience I shall have. There's no accident in the wording there. I've never even noticed the wording really with this before, until I just had that little, you know, talk about children. I am a beloved child of the universe. So play with the universe. Trust your vibes. Open up. This is new. Connect with music. Like I said, dance. It's just, you know, no shame. Release any shame, or like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. No. Children just like, woo! They just do their thing, right? I'm a beloved child of the universe and have been given everything I need for every experience I shall have. Absolutely. I was born to enjoy life. Play. Play, play, play. It is so important. It's not about achieving. It's about enjoying, living. All right. Okay, let's see. Mindful messages. What we got? All right. What does that say? Projecting. I'm not excited about this card. Okay, let's see. But we'll see. This sounds like this, you know, okay. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. I mean, this has everything to do with shame as well, right? No one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. Always. Always. And you can always see it and know that whatever they're saying, especially if somebody's casting shame on you, you're not flawed. I mean, I don't really like that statement. It says you're not flawed. We're all flawed, okay? And that's like accepting those flaws as is, okay? So that's fine. But you are always worthy of love, flaws and all, okay? Warts and all. We are lovable. So I feel like with this, yeah, reacting and projecting, like, why would you do that? Why would you do it that way? Did it, you know, any of that kind of energy, it doesn't seem that harmful, but it is a way, without even realizing it, of making the other person feel small, or you could be the recipient of that. And know that if you are, and you feel that smallness, sense of smallness, if somebody does that to you, know that they are just reacting in their own space, in their own junk. It's not for the purpose of making you feel small. Sometimes it is if they're nasty, but know still that that's their junk. We talked a little bit about this last week. Yeah, I think we had this card was about projection. So no, I mean, you have the choice in how you respond. You can either, you know, curl up in shame, or you can see it for just, you know, this is that person's, their energy that they've got to work on. And if it's bothering me, then that's something that I need to tap into and heal in myself as well. So it's actually, sometimes it can be used, it can be doing you a favor. All right. Even though it doesn't feel good, but if it doesn't feel good, those are your emotions telling you that something's off and something needs to be looked at for the purpose of healing and growth. Okay. Okay. All right. That was your reading. Hope you all have a happy, happy day. And as always, I'm wishing you much love and light. You take care. Mwah.